Howdy do, how the heck are you, my people? Hey, this is another one that I got from the Bierbiker. It's 6358 Bronx Rye Pale Ale. Let me get that can where you can see it. This uses both flaked rye and malted rye. The hops are Chinook and Crystal, with malted and flaked rye making up nearly a quarter of the grain bill. This beer has a unique and intense spicy rye flavor and a golden orange hue. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Chinook and Crystal hops lend a gentle bitterness and piney herbal character and aroma to this rich, bold rye beer. When I was doing a whole lot of home brewing, and I haven't for several years, to be honest, Crystal hop was one of my favorite hops to use. Of course, I wasn't doing any fancy brews like most folks are doing today. I was doing pretty simple stuff, but I do like the Crystal hop. It's very versatile. It's also a great aroma hop. I think it's underused and undervalued, but I enjoy it when people use it. Yeah, you do feel the rye on the nose. I get some spiciness going on there. Whereas some malty notes, I'm getting a touch of apricot, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I had the regular pale yesterday. That was interesting. This is going to fall in that same category as interesting. Although I'm going to say for my palate, I really like this one. Really is in my wheelhouse. I love rye malt. I love what it does to beer. I think it adds another dimension. Every time I have something rye, I'm reminded of the old Red Hook rye that they haven't made in 100 years. Yeah, they quit making it sometime, I think, in the late 80s. But I remember first having that in 87 when I first moved up to Washington State. And every time I had an extra amount of money, of course, to be honest, I was more of a quantity beer drinker back in those days. But anytime I did have some extra money, I would buy a 6-pack of that Red Hook rye, because it was just beyond anything I'd ever had at that moment. You know, I was only 22 years old in my young beer drinking life. You know, that was the first time I had anything rye, and I just enjoyed the heck out of it. Yes, it does. You do really feel that spiciness. It tingles on your tongue right at the end. It's very nice. You feel it all through the beer, however. Uh, 6358, they call it a rye pale. I mean, it has certainly the notes of many rye IPAs that are out there. Even statistically, it certainly could pass as an IPA. But it does feel more rounded. It does feel more even. It does feel more balanced than many IPAs, which is maybe why they're calling it a pale. Who the heck knows? Who the heck cares? It's just a decent beer. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's good. Again, I'm just a fan of rye. And I think that spiciness helps to balance it as well. So anyways, I want to thank the Bierbiker for bringing me this one among the 21 beers he brought me. I feel bad because I only brought him 9 beers, so holy cow. I didn't know how much room he was going to have, because I could have brought more, but he brought me 21 beers, man. So anyways, hey, it's a great beer. I'm relaxing. I just got home from work, actually. Cooking a roast. I cheated and I cooked it in a crock pot today because I was working all day, so I got it all ready, threw it in there, and it's going to be an oniony one, because I kind of went old school, a mix of old school, new school, I suppose. I had a sweet onion left, and I had some boiler onions. So I put the sweet onions on the bottom of the pot and put the taters and the carrots, and then I put the boiler onions and then the meat. So it's, but I don't mind extra onion. I can kind of dig it, and no one's going to kiss me but my wife, so I'm good. So hey, from the Beer Whisperer, I'm having this while I'm just relaxing in the patio. I came home and I took everything out, let the roast set, made the gravy, and now I'm waiting for that to heat back up. And so anyway, this is my before dinner beer tonight. Thanks, Bierbiker. Bronx. I hadn't had anything from Bronx Rye before. See, I say I'm going to stop and then I keep talking. Doesn't that irritate you when I do that? I bet it does. I hadn't had anything from Bronx Brewery before, so now I've had the pale and the rye pale, and I'd certainly buy both again had I bought either the first time. How about that?